Hey everyone. So I'm kind of stepping out of my comfort zone here a little bit, and I'm gonna start kind of a little series here. I'm gonna call it 1 minute Bible verses. So recently, last couple of months, a lot of things have happened with me and my family that I'm sure a lot of you are aware of, and I kind of realized that I'm not being near as vocal as I should be about my faith. And I think it's something for a long time. I really didn't think I had a story to share for people to, see how God has moved in my life. But over the last couple of months, I realized that really isn't true. Everybody has a story to share, whether they think they do or not. So I'm going to go ahead and kick off this series. So the first verse that I have chosen for this series is actually kind of a dig on myself to begin with. So we're starting off in James chapter 1, verses 2 and 3. And it reads, "Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance." So the verse is a little different depending on what version of the Bible you look at. The King James Version says, "Testing of your faith produces perseverance." In the NIV, it says patience. In the ESV, it says endurance. What this really is getting at, what this verse is saying, is what your faith is producing through trials is really growth. So you're talking about character growth, growth in Jesus in general. Essentially what this verse is trying to line out for us is that when we hit trials in life, we hit obstacles, we hit hardships, that we shouldn't look at them in a negative light, which is really difficult to do. An example for myself, my youngest daughter was just born here almost 2 months ago. As I'm sure a lot of you know, she spent over 2 weeks in the NICU. And there was one point that we really thought we were going to lose her. And going through this trial, I really wanted to be upset with God. I wanted to be mad with God. I wanted to question His plan and what was going on. And coming out of it now, finally being able to collect my thoughts and really look at the Bible in relation to what has happened, I never really had anything to fear in the first place, because what God has in His plan is what's going to happen. And what God took from that moment, what looked like we were going to lose our infant daughter, I saw over 12 churches from 4 or 5 different states, all have different beliefs, different denominations, come together and pray for this little girl. It's the first time in my life I've ever seen churches work together like that. So that's kind of the theme of this verse today. Again, it's James 1, chapter 1, verses 2 through 3. Don't be afraid of trials in your life, and see them as an opportunity to grow in your faith, grow as a person, learn from your mistakes, learn from those trials, and that's our opportunity. You learn things through those trials that you never would have learned in any other way. There's no way that you would have gained this character growth or this growth in Jesus had you not gone through that. So it's kind of hard to do in the moment, of course, because trials are trials, obstacles are obstacles. They're hard to see the light at the end of the tunnel when you're going through them, but don't lose heart. So yeah, that's our first verse for the day.